Good morning. Welcome to Alchemy Online Education 11th Business Studies. We are running with nature and purpose of business. We already studied classification of business, industry and commerce. Today we will move towards risk, which is very interesting. It is connected with business, it comes along with business and it cannot be eliminated. But what is risk? Business risk refers to the possibility of inadequate profit or even loss. So, due to uncertainty or unexpected event. Now, if we are doing business, we never know what will happen in future. No one can predict the future. So, this is uncertainty. We don't know what percentage of profit we will get or what will be the loss. For example, demand for a particular product may decline due to various reasons, maybe change in the taste of customers, or maybe due to increase in the competition, or maybe due to changes in the policies. Many reasons are there. So these are the business risk. Suppose if we do a production, okay, of a particular product. For example, we can say we are producing mobile phone. If any new company comes in a market and the customers are attracted towards that particular mobile phone, so it will definitely affect our business. So that is risk. If a competitors are, that is called as tough competition. So tough competition can be faced by making innovation dynamic and keep on changing or adding new features. But we can reduce the risk, cannot eliminate it. So let us see what is the nature of business risk. Business risk arises due to uncertainty. So no one knows what will happen in future. Lack of knowledge of what is going to happen in future creates uncertainty in the business. It may be due to natural calamities, or due to changes in the demand, or due to changes in the price, or strike of the employees, or any changes done by the government, any reason, political reason, legal reason, okay, social reason, etc. But the second nature, risk is an important part of business. It's an essential part of the business. No business can avoid the risk. There is no business without risk. And higher the risk, higher will be the profit. Okay, so risk is essential, cannot be avoided. Risk can be minimized by taking the help of insurance, but cannot be removed whole. Okay, it cannot be eliminated. The third nature is degree of risk. It depends upon the nature and size of the business. That means if you are doing business on small scale business, your risk is small. If you are doing higher level business, so your risk is high. But the fourth nature says profit is the reward for the risk taking. If you take more risk, more profit. Less risk, less profit. So business gets profit as a return to undertaking of the risk. Similar way, if you work hard and for your exams, definitely you get a reward, that is good marks. So similarly in business, it is a profit which gets rewarded for the risk. Now what are the causes for the risk? There are various causes of the risk. Number one is natural cause, that is natural calamities. So human beings have little control over natural calamities. If we come to know in advance, like there will be an earthquake, we take some steps so that the whatever the loss will be, it will be less as compared to the when we don't know what is going to happen. So natural calamities like earthquake, then flood, what actually happens, they give a huge or heavy loss not only to the business but also to the property, also to the life. So it is very unpredictable, and it is like the human being have a very little control on this. The next cause is human cause. Yes, definitely this is done by human being. So what actually they do, that we can say unexpected. Now suppose if a company manager, he knows all the secrets and he goes and disclose it to the competitors, so this will be affecting your business. That is a risk. When you take the employees, you should keep him happy, keep him satisfied, and don't neglect your employees. They are very important. They are an asset for your business because they give contribution for your profit. So strikes or riots or management inefficiency, etc., are the human causes which will definitely affect your business. The next come is cause of business risk, that is economic cause. Now when we talk about economic cause, any market condition, you already know in 1991 government started new economic policy, that is liberalization, privatization and globalization. And when government did this, they started this new policy, all businesses were affected. Private sector was encouraged to promote their business, to show their potentials, and that was an opportunity for them to get as much as income, as much as profit. And because liberalization means all the things, licensing free was done, and even foreign investment was done, and multinational companies were given freedom to come in India and do their business. So this was an opportunity as well as threat for some companies. So we can't say that this particular thing is an risk, is an opportunity or threat. You have to understand and do a planning and strategy according to that. Competition was very tough during that time as well, because foreign companies entered the Indian market. So whatever product Indian businessman have to give, he have to use new technology, have to give a new product, that means had to add the new features to the product. So economic causes are also there for the risk. Next is physical cause. We can say example like bursting of a boiler, okay, or fire. Anything can happen which is uncertainty, and that can definitely cause a death of your employees. So this is also a risk for your business. And other causes, political disturbance can be there, and which will cause your business to a risk, which will any reason. We can say if there is a change in the exchange rate, okay, so exchange rate will also affect your business, stock exchange will also affect your business. So there are many causes which will affect your business, and you have to be very careful about it. But after seeing this risk, don't get afraid to start a business. Let us see what are the main and basic features to start a business. Number one, you have to decide the line of a business. What should be the line of your business? Then you have to decide the scale of a business, small scale, medium scale, large scale business. Then after that question comes what business you are going to do. The next decision, that means the second one, will be various forms of business organization, sole trading, then partnership, joint stock company, what business you are going to choose. Next come where. Where will be your the location? It should be in the heart of the city. That means every auxiliaries to trade should be nearby to you. Like there should be a banking facility near to you, transportation, warehouse, even employees should be easily available, electricity should be proper, raw material should be properly available. So location should be perfect. Then financial requirement, you have to analyze like this amount will be spent on the fixed asset, then particular amount will be sent on kept reserve for the working the capital, like day-to-day requirement. According to that you have to analyze the fund, and still if you require the finance, banking is there to help you for it. Next comes physical facility. Now machinery, equipments, building, all this comes under physical facility. So the decision depends upon your scale. If it is small scale, less number of machineries. If it is large scale, more number of machinery, more number of employees should be taken care, and accordingly arrangement should be done. Plant layout. Obviously your plant layout should be planned very well. That means, for example, packaging is done. So manufacturing, packaging, everything is done. So when the product is passing on a machinery, it should be done sequence wise, step wise. So it should not be like there is a wastage of time or wastage of material. You have to be planning it very well. Then competent and committed workforce. So the entrepreneur must find out the employees very properly, skilled, unskilled, managerial, that is qualified person. To the particular job should be given to a particular person according to the requirement. That means right person should get a right job. Next comes tax planning. So you have to plan in advance for the tax, because you are expecting and you will get reward, that is profit. So what type of business you are doing, according to that you have to analyze the type of taxes which you have to pay to the government. The next comes setting up of the enterprise. The ninth factor or ninth point, after analyzing all the above things, you have to be very careful to start your business. It means you have to be mobilize the various resources, and you have to be competent, and you have to take a correct decision, and all the legal formalities have to be done by a businessman. That means you as a businessman really will get profit and go and grow and show your potential and increase the profit. Okay, so this is how you have to start the business with risk. Thank you so much.